The Savannah Alliance of Pastors is calling for changes in policing as one way to start healing here at home and around the nation. As WSAV News 3's Joanne Merrigan tells us, they also support hate crime legislation in Georgia.
We're seeing a level of injustice in our country that has persisted for generations.
Reverend DeHenry Thurman believes the nation is at a critical moment,
where we're at the intersection of what was, what is happening now, and yet what can be.
He and Reverend Chester Ellis are part of the Savannah Alliance of Pastors.
In policing, they need to evaluate some things that have been going on and some things that have been done and know that you can't do it that way anymore.
They say it isn't just the George Floyd case in Minnesota, but the Arbery case so close to home in Brunswick. They point out one of the suspects in the Arbery case, Gregory McMichael, is a former law enforcement officer.
That speaks to a level of mentality, that speaks to a culture that a young black man could be in a community and be jogging down the street, and he is immediately identified as someone who's doing wrong. And so we have to have those types of discussions now. If we don't have those discussions now, then we're setting ourselves up for an Arbery incident.
Thurman says the citizen's arrest law in Georgia, which is one of the reasons the McMichaels pursued Arbery, should be abolished. And both he and Ellis say hate crime legislation should be passed this year.
If you just don't like me because of the way I look or because of my color, then that's a hate crime, and you shouldn't be able to do what you want to do and get away with it.
The pastors also say a citizens review board for police should at least be explored locally.
Citizens need to have a voice in how their communities are policed.
Because at the end of the day, what I would love is for every police officer to go home safe, every citizen to go home safe.
Joanne Merrigan, WSAV News 3 on your side.
The Alliance is urging those who support hate crime legislation to contact state lawmakers.